we had Melanie King basically outing herself as a female chameleon. Not like she hasn't done it before, but she's done it. And you guys know here at dukendon, we like to call out bullshit whenever we see it, okay? No matter what. So when we saw this video, I don't know who sent it to me, but shout out to you. When I saw this video, I knew. I knew I had to cover it. So basically, I think she was doing a smoke show. And what ended up happening is this random Asian dude pops into the live stream, right? And at first, things seemed like they were going right, and this Asian dude was calling out somebody else who was prior on the call, right? And he was calling him out for a bit, and then he then turns around and flips it on her and calls her out. And this is the biggest thing that I think is tanking Melanie King's YouTube career. And I'll explain that towards the end of this video, why I think her YouTube career is pretty much out the window. Okay, it's done. Sorry, mama. Okay, you tried the way you tried, but it's time to get your old ass out of here. Okay, okay. So her channel is out the window. Okay, but here's the thing. This Asian dude basically called out one of the biggest reasons why her channel is going downhill. Right? Because remember what I told y'all earlier with the whole Kevin Samuels live stream that she did, right? A lot of people started to wake up, especially a lot of men who were under her spell. A lot of men who were under her spell, a lot of women who were under her spell in her chat, right? Super chatting and whatnot when she was doing a little twirls and dance and shit, right? When she was on the live stream doing a little thing, right? Showing her assets and shit that is manufactured. We know it's manufactured. All right, surgery all over the place, nothing natural, but yet you claim to want natural women. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's just the hypocrisy is just all over the place. But people woke up and said, hey, wait a minute. You know what? You know what's crazy? You over here balling. You over here calling hospitals. You over here pretending to care and shit, right? And then when the nigga was confirmed to be dead, none of y'all showed up to the funeral. Like, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. All these niggas, I'ma rock with you, Kevin. This ain't for club. You really my best friend. I love you, Kevin. The nigga died. No one showed up except for one person. But no one else from his camp who's been backing him and leeching off his clout on YouTube, on the internet, came for this nigga in the real world. At the end of the day, this nigga died alone. A lot of fans were kind of upset at certain content creators, right? Because they were calling them out saying, why didn't you show up to his funeral? Put your money where your mouth is and be there for your friend. He didn't show up. The only person that showed up was Anton Daniels out of which is surprising to me, right? Because Anton Daniels, if y'all don't already know, he faked. That nigga got exposed a while ago, all right? But you got to give this nigga the respects. All right, and this is one thing I would always respect about Anton, even though I don't appreciate the lies about his companies and the lies about being a millionaire, right? One thing I do appreciate about Anton Daniels, that he has that go-getter mentality, but he doesn't know, like he doesn't just know when to just slow down. All right, Anton, you got to learn how to slow it down, okay? Because you go too far, you expose yourself. All right, just keep it right there. But anyways, he was the only nigga that showed up. Can y'all believe that? So now what's ended up happening, we're experiencing a mini awakening from content, from the fans of certain content creators that are waking up. All right, a mini awakening because they're seeing the YouTube landscape. They're seeing the red pill manosphere landscape change. They're seeing that more often than not, they're watching these guys, they're investing their time, they're investing their effort, they're investing their finances and resources into these content creators, but for a long time, they have nothing to show for it in the real world. And when the biggest person that seemed like he was going to come in, take this place by storm, and revolutionize everything, and for a while, Kevin Samuels looked like he was on his way to do that. When he was gone, a lot of people started to wake up and look at what was left, right? Because what was left, it was niggas arguing on YouTube about who this nigga's who was the best friend to this nigga, but no one else showed up to his funeral. And Melanie King is no different. Matter of fact, she is the biggest one of all, claiming to be the friend. They called you the female Kevin Samuels. You leached off the clout. You dick hopped all these content creators. You carousel ride these motherfuckers all the way to the top where you had Kevin Samuels to the point where he even tried to train you.
How's it going?
Hi.
So Why is it that bad?
Okay, it's that bad because I'm going to get my passport. I'm getting my passport. I'm leaving the country.
Where are you going? I want to go.
I'm looking at options. But I'm going to do it.
Where do you live currently?
I'm in the Seattle area.
Oh, so Seattle. This is my second. No, the other guy was Portland. This is my second sleepless in Seattle.
I want you guys to notice something, okay? Because as we break this down, we're going to be breaking down the characteristics of a female chameleon, okay? It's the outward appearance that they put out. Usually, they put on an appearance where it's very, very nice, calm. Like I said, they want to empathize with the men. All right. And Melanie King is really, 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 really good at doing this. Watch her demeanor. Watch how light, energetic, almost interested in this guy, right? That she seems, right? She's got her hand on her chin, right? She's moving a little sensual, right? So watch this behavior. Okay, and we're gonna break it down once in or let me know if you guys can spot the change. Give me 1 second, right?
Okay, I love that movie. I do. I love When Harry Met Sally. Guys, I'm old. I like movies like that.
You know you old, bitch.
Have you seen what Meg Ryan look like now?
Okay. And Melanie Griffith. Oh Lord God.
That
poor babies from the 80s and 90s. Oh, You've Got Mail. How many have you guys seen? You've Got Mail. Sleepless in Seattle, When Harry Met Sally. It was Father of the Bride. Me and my daughters, we watched Father of the Bride religiously, part 1 and 2. Okay, I'm done.
No worries.
I'm done. I'm done with my chick flick. Otherwise, I like Killing, Death, Spy, CIA, torture.
Yeah. So big up to you for telling off that cornball blue pill. You know, that dude is a straight up simp, and he's one of those people. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. He's a simp. He's a simp motherfucking cornball. I'm gonna say it straight up. And
wait, hold on. Marcus Gibson, thank you for coming, member, baby. But he on a roll, so I gotta do it quick. Okay, go ahead.
All right. No problem. Hey, read your super chat. If you gotta read your super chat, do what you gotta do.
Go ahead. What you said? What did you say? You said a couple words.
Blue pill is a simp ass cornball. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That dude that called in and tried to preach the Bible and all that stuff, that dude has no idea what he's even talking about. And I'll say this: why? First off, I'm not even going to get preach. I'm just going to leave it at this. The Lord helps those who help themselves. That dude looked like he needs a lot of help, and he's not even helping himself. And that's
he was a little crack ashy. Did you see them out? You guys see Dave Chappelle with
what is this? Yeah. What? Y'all see this shit? Is she literally doing makeup right now? What the yo? Okay, but I digress. Let's continue.
Dave Chappelle with the crack mouth. No, keep talking. I'm interrupting the flow. You keep going. I'm not
going to judge on the appearance or the superficial stuff. You know, that's whatever. But it's just the way he talks, the way he carries himself. It's just it's bitch energy. You know what I mean? It's female energy. I'm sorry to say that. But here's the thing about real. Melanie, I followed you after Kevin Samuels because I watched actually before Kevin Samuels. It was Tommy Sotomayor. Then after him, then it was Kevin Samuels. Wow. I heard about you from Kevin Samuels a little bit, but I'm going to come at you with a little bit of smoke, and I'm going to ask you a question. Why you said that Kevin is your friend, right? And you name drop him a lot, right? I see. I noticed you do. You name drop him. How come you didn't attend his funeral?
Activating self-destruct in 3, 2, 1.
This went in a direction I was not expecting it to go. We went from a simp.
He is a simp. I'm gonna keep it real.
Why I didn't attend my dead friend's funeral?
Yeah.
Although that is for public consumption or any of your goddamn business.
Hey, let me get my bug back in here. Did y'all notice the switch? Hold up. Did y'all notice the switch? Yo, that shit was quick, bro. Oh shit! Like, yo, that shit was quick, boy. Holy smokes! The moment she got asked a question that was real, all of a sudden, that flirty, that fun vibe where she's just thinking that everything's cool, gone. Completely just evaporated, right? And now you see Medusa for what Medusa is, okay?
You in a position to attend his funeral as his friend?
Because I'm not his friend. I follow him, but I'm
You
not his
are
friend.
nobody, and you're asking me why
I'm not
that's
his
in
friend.
my friend's funeral. It's none of your damn business. Mind
No,
your
because
business.
you
and keep
clout
it
him. That's
morning.
what it is.
I'm sorry, it's none of your
you
business.
clout and
It's
you live
none
off
of
him.
your
You
business.
clout and you live
Whose
off him.
funeral I
Antoine
attend,
Daniels is
and
the
you
only
just
one.
sound like you sound hurt. Now you sound like the weak ass Simp, blue pill, hurt, emotional. Why are you worried about what a grown woman's doing? Visit her.
And we pivot to shame language. She noticed she didn't answer the question. She just repeated the question. Why didn't I go to Kevin Samuel's funeral? Why are you asking me why I didn't go to Kevin Samuel's funeral? It's none of your business why I didn't go to Kevin Samuel's funeral. It's not. Why didn't you go to Kevin Samuel's funeral? It's not my fault that I didn't go to Kevin Samuel's funeral. It's none of your business why I didn't go to Kevin Samuel's funeral. And then you're resulting in shaming, right? Now you're shaming the very same man. I mean, he came up here. He's not being disrespectful to you. He's just asking a question. Why didn't you show up to his funeral? But you see how now you're elevating your emotions. Now you're elevating your emotions by repeating the same words, getting yourself worked up on purpose to go ahead and give you the right to justify basically kicking this nigga off, which she ends up doing, right? Because now you're insulting him. Now you're strawmanning him, calling him a hater. And this is what a lot of these goddamn Manosphere people, when they get called out, this is what they do. They begin to shame you, they begin to blame you, and they begin to basically strawman you and make you this thing that you're not. And all you're trying to do is just ask a fucking question. Y'all niggas in the chat, was there anything offensive about what this nigga asked? Why didn't you show up to the funeral? Anton Daniels was the only one that showed up. Why didn't you show up? And the fact that you just had to like work yourself up to this level without just being straight and honest, you know, the thing that most men value in women, especially women who are supposed to be teaching other women apparently how to, you know, behave, right? You're doing the exact opposite. You're behaving like what a gaslighter would behave. Someone who's you know, carries some of these feministic traits. It's almost like those traits were on the bottom this whole time, just ready to be triggered. And this nigga just happened to be the one. That's what it's starting to seem like. You know, I don't know if y'all in the chat are getting this kind of picture, but this is what I'm getting right now. Let's continue.
Her friend's funeral. You don't know what I've been through emotionally. You don't know what I've been doing with the family. You don't know a goddamn thing, but you want to speak as though you have any information, and you sound as ignorant as that blue pill motherfucker, as you wanted to call him. So who gonna check me, boo? It ain't none of your goddamn business. Don't.
He just checked you. And this is how you're behaving. Exactly how a modern woman, as Kevin Samuels would define it, will behave when she gets called out. Like, you're no different. Like, I'm not seeing a difference. Like, are y'all seeing this? I'm not seeing a traditional woman in this picture right here. Do y'all see it? Let me know if y'all see a traditional lady sitting here talking to a man, right? A man that she's supposed to be helping. Mind you, a man who hasn't been disrespectful, at least not yet, and just asked a question, right? I thought you were for us guys. I thought you were supposed to champion our issues, right? Okay, fine. He asked you a clear question. Why weren't you there? Okay, it's a simple answer. I had important engagements I had to do at that time that was important to one of my livelihoods, right? Maybe you got to pay your bills. Okay, no one's gonna stop you from working, but we know that's not true because you know we know this is your YouTube's your life, so you can afford to go wherever you want because niggas pay you, right? So we know that's not true. But anyways, you can give any reason in the book and just shut it down right there. Osei Jackson, right? Osei Jackson. People, that's one of the biggest criticism people have for him, right? And I would say, that'd be one criticism I would have for him too as well. Like, nigga, what happened, right? But then again, you ask him, he'll let you know what the fuck he was doing. Okay, that's an answer. All right, it's up to you to accept it and it's up to you to not accept it, okay? Why didn't you show up? I was in a different country. Why didn't you show up? I had to visit my parents. Completely understandable. Completely understandable, because at the end of the day, family supersedes YouTube. Just saying, like this is what it is, right? Matter of fact, a lot of things supersede YouTube. Like, for those of y'all who put YouTube above everything, it lets me know what your primary source of income is. Okay, Lord Marquardt. So don't we gonna get at your ass later in the stream. You're not escaping. We saw that little bullshit post you put up there. Okay, talking about anybody can come. So, like, nigga, what the fuck is this shit? This ain't the CIA, motherfucker. I'm not gonna show up and live stream and then say, here I am, and then wait a couple days until I get a response from a nigga. Oh, let's go ahead and meet up. What, nigga? Do you know how boxing setting up a fight works? What's wrong with you? Like, what? Why? I'm sorry, I don't want to get carried away, because y'all know I get carried away. But we're gonna talk about that later in the stream, nigga. That's a bullshit ass challenge. If you want to fight me, I did a video challenging you. You gotta do a video basically accepting my challenge, so your audience don't have confusion or who the fuck you talking to, my nigga. Okay, like they don't know if you're talking about DJ Academics. They don't know if you're talking about J. Paul. Who are you talking about? Any YouTuber, nigga? I called you out, so you need to accept my challenge, or like I don't know what the fuck this is, bro. But we gonna explain why this nigga is doing that in a second. I'm sorry. Let's get back to this old broad over here. Listen, old bag. Look, you could have gave any fucking answer, but you fucking didn't. You kept repeating the question he asked and worked yourself up, and now you're shaming him. You're sign language in this nigga. It's something that Kevin Samuels, if you were really a traditional woman, if you were really not an independent, we know you're an independent woman, but if you were really a traditional woman, you would listen to what Kevin Samuels had to say about this situation, and you would know that he talks against women who use sign languages, women who are not honest, women who are deceptive. It's just a shame he couldn't see all those qualities in you. I'm sorry. Or maybe there were other things he was looking past because, you know, he was a dude at the same time. I'm just saying. But one thing that is for sure, and a lot of y'all niggas do not want to deny, is y'all niggas will fold for a bitch that looks good.
Ask me again where I go, what I do, who I'm with, and who I'm talking to, because it's none of your damn business.
Oh, and she kicked him off.
Ho.
There it is.
Ask me another question about my friend.
He's not your friend. Stop lying. He's not your friend. Stop lying. He's not your friend, bitch. You got called out.
Wow. How you doing tonight?
Feeling him, because I felt like we was gonna have fun.
Until you said
no. This is a smoke show, right? This is a smoke show. He has smoke for you, and you couldn't handle the smoke. What you mean? It's not fun when you host a smoke show. A smoke show, you got to be ready for battle. I mean, you were, but you weren't ready to answer questions. You were not ready to answer questions. You just kicked them off, and we don't know. We still don't know why you didn't show up to Kevin Samuels. What's your excuse? Okay, O'Shea gave his excuse. A bunch of other, what's that nigga? The DQ Blizzard King, okay? The DQ Blizzard King gave his excuse, okay? All right, they already gave his excuse, okay? Oh, not him, the other nigga. You gotta put the other nigga on. Oh, we don't have it. All right, never mind. The DQ Blizzard King, all right? Y'all remember him? Okay. He had his excuse for not showing up, even though he wanted to pretend that he was some kind of estate manager, right? I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna sue every YouTuber that talks trash. I'm gonna sue you because Kevin Samuels is my friend. Bitch, what the fuck? And then come to find out you're not really the spokesperson for the estate. So you just hogged that nigga's name while he was dead for all that fucking clout. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about, Mr. Attorney. Okay, Mr. fucking reality TV show attorney. The Blizzard King, my nigga. The only nigga that ran a bag off Kevin Samuels' name being an estate manager. Y'all guess the name, okay? I call him the Blizzard King. DQ Blizzard King. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But let's continue.
He is angry. I'm sorry that your dick is an inch big. And I'm sorry.
Oh, now we more shaming.
You're so angry at a woman like me who's actually advocating for men. Imagine a man who's mad at me, one of the few women in the world.
She's one of the few women in the world advocating for men while shaming the guy for asking a simple question. I'm sorry. Do y'all not see the hypocrisy too, or am I the only one? I digress.
That are trying to bring balance to the dating world, and he's mad. That's angry inch. Angry Inch, you can come back and we can talk civilly, but you're not going to ask me a damn thing about Kevin. Hold on.
Oh, by the way, this nigga that she's sitting with, that nigga's a simp too. All right, it's mostly a lot of niggas that will fall for this shit. Like I ain't gonna jack, bro. A lot. This right here, this dude right here, the little gap right here in the teeth, right? The little tank top, right? All this whole look, probably driving a fucking Chevy Caprice. Okay, listen. This is the archetype of the typical black male Melanie King supporter. All right, the niggas that like will refuse, they will come to us and say, oh, you just a black man attacking a black woman, like, oh, you just hating. That's them, the Uncle Mammies over here, right here. These dudes will come in and simp, right? Because we unfortunately have an epidemic in the black community of the older generation of men who are basically just, I'm sorry, y'all got brainwashed to be major simps. That's what it is. The older generation of men, they got brainwashed. Kevin Samuels talks about this a lot. They all got brainwashed to be the ultimate simps, especially when it comes to a black woman.
He actually came on here and asked why I didn't attend my friend's funeral.
You stuck on that?
Like, look at this old nigga. You stuck on that?
So you gotta think about it. If you know you friends and you already know what goes on around in your life.
No. I'm not even on that. It's just the audacity and how, like, think of the mindset. One of the few. This is what I mean. I don't get it. Do y'all see women calling and giving me smoke?
No.
Who do y'all see? Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. That's who gives me smoke. That's what women keep saying. Y'all need to check these men that are coming after women who are trying to bring balance out.
Whoa! Did y'all catch that? Wait a minute now. Melanie. Wait a minute. I thought this was the Manosphere, okay? What do you mean? No. The fact that you don't have women calling up to check you means you're doing something wrong. If women are telling you to check the men, that tells you that you are not for men. You are for the women agenda, the feminist agenda. That's why women are calling you to check the men that are giving you smoke. Because at the end of the day, this is a man space. That's just what it is. So if you got a gang of women telling you that you cut the men off that are checking you, right, and hurting other women, that means that you're not for us. You just expose yourself without even realizing it. So you telling me there's a gaggle of bitches that are calling you, letting you know that you should not have these disrespectful men call up and disrespect women. What do you mean disrespect women? This is the Manosphere space. We're supposed to be calling out disrespectful women, but you over here, it seems like you caping for them. So what is this? Like who the fuck are you, Melanie? Because it seems like the mask is falling off officially, right? Like what the fuck? What in the bullshit crackadoodle is this shit, bro? Like if any of you niggas who are still following this broad don't see what this shit for what it really is, I can't help you. And you deserve, listen, I hope you lose all of your money like this nigga over here in the tank top driving a fucking Caprice on his way to his third shift job. That's what he's doing, okay? Because that's the typical supporter. The niggas that ain't got shit, but will give it to a light-skinned black woman because she just looks good in hopes that she'll come marry him. That's all y'all niggas are. They focus on this and not realize what the fuck she's saying. It's all y'all older niggas too. A lot of y'all older niggas be doing this shit, and it just pisses me off. Like I'm talking about y'all who are like 40s and above. Y'all will fold easy for this shit. Like you cannot do this. We have to start listening to what people says. And if you listen to that whole statement, I'm gonna run that shit back. Okay, she is not for you. And this is what we've been saying, but everyone calls us haters. She is for the female agenda. It's not for you. She's turning y'all into simps. This is a money-making scheme for her. Okay? She that's why she has to have her other ladies tell her to stop letting these niggas come up and attack women. Who's attacking you? He just asked, why did you show up to his funeral? That's it. But you guys see the agenda of play. But this is clear evidence that if we don't have a massive chameleon in our hands, I don't know what else to tell you. And all y'all niggas that promoted this broad to where she was today, shame on you. Yeah. Shame on you. Listen, I fuck with some of y'all, all right? Some of y'all respect, but shame on you for this shit, for not seeing it for what it was. You're supposed to be protecting your audience. You're supposed to be protecting men. And you let this broad come out here without proper vetting, meaning that we need to revisit your badge being a gatekeeper or being certain positions of the space if you cannot spot the chameleon for what it is. Seriously, how can we protect men and then y'all letting chameleons pop out here without being vetted? And even a big Kevin Samuels vouched for her. So what does that tell you?
It's just the audacity and how, like, think of the mindset. One of the few, this is what I mean. I don't get it. Do y'all see women calling and giving me smoke?
No.
Who do y'all see? Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. That's who gives me smoke. That's what women keep saying. Y'all need to check these men that are coming after women who are trying to bring balance out here.
Why would women say that? One of the traits, okay, of a female chameleon is that women are in power right now. Okay, they have a lot of powers, right? A lot of double standards that lean towards their favor, right? So why would you go against something that you benefit from directly? Why would you go against the privilege that you benefit from directly? Do you understand what I'm saying, right? People in power almost always never go against their interest. That's what I'm saying, right? So if we have a situation, we have this woman understanding the dynamic and the double standards that are facing a lot of men today, come out here and say what she just said right now. Who do you think she's protecting? Do you think she's protecting the powerless or the powerful? Because for me, it seems like she's protecting her interests and the interests of the other women that she's supporting, because she's too much of a bitch to go against the grain, right? She's not ready for that heat Kevin Samuels got when he really winning. She's not ready. A woman like this is a fraud. She's a fake, a softie, an insecure little girl masquerading as an old woman. When this person really gets ridiculed and criticized by her own sisters, she can't handle that. She's not built for that. That's why when Kevin Samuels tried to train her, she refuses, because she is that woman. Y'all don't get it. It wasn't until this nigga died that all this shit is exposed, but she is that woman. You can't. That's why she wouldn't change. That's why she couldn't listen. It was right in front of y'all faces and we couldn't see it. At least y'all couldn't see it. Y'all ridiculed me for calling it out. Y'all said I was a hater. For what? Why am I hating on this old bag for? Like, what the fuck I need to know? Like, there's no way that I was like, if it was between her and a freaking 19-year-old, I'm going with her. I'm sorry. You're not winning in this situation, okay? Because I know your hips can't. Your hips, listen, you can lie, but them hips can't, okay? It cannot handle this work. I'm just saying, okay? But listen, but I digress. I'm going to play that one more time, and then we'll continue on.
Like, think of the mindset. One of the few. This is what I mean. I don't get it. Do y'all see women calling and giving me smoke?
No.
Who do y'all see? Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Oh, I like that little religious.
That's what women keep saying. Y'all need to check these men that are coming after women who are trying to bring balance out here. Because you got Angry Inch, ain't never had nothing rubbed up on. Nobody wants.
Okay, so now this nigga right here, he's teaming up with the female against his own gender. See, this is the problem with men. We can't stay on code for some fucking reason. Why is it hard for men to stay on code? What a strong black man would do in this situation and say, would challenge her and say, hey, baby, he's kind of right. Why didn't you show up to the funeral? Just asking. But instead, you're going to go ahead and join in on the fun, ridiculing this man, body shaming this man on his penis size because of an Asian stereotype. So not only are you being a racist, but you're also stereotyping because she's calling him an inch, right? We already know what that means. So all these sign language, this is not the teachings of Kevin Samuels, right? All y'all niggas that claim to support him, that's not what he would say. He wouldn't say go around shaming the other gender, especially the other gender that supported him. Why are you going around talking about his penis size because he's Asian? Does that make sense? That's fucked up. So you're body shaming the guy for calling you out, and you still haven't answered the question. You're a horrible person. This is exactly what a narcissist does.
I need you. Listen, I'm sorry. I don't want the inch. And I know you're mad at me because I will never sit on that inch, but I promise you I never will. I know you tried. But it's gonna stay angry, red, itched up, bumped up, whatever's going on down there. But I'm not the one for it. But what you got for me tonight,
now
boo?
she's just going in on this nigga's penis size. Like just going in on this nigga's penis size. Like she's attacking an insecurity that she's strawmanning. So she's assuming because it's Asian, he has a small penis, right? But I mean, I don't know, unless you looked, that he could sue you for slander. You do realize that, right? He could, if it turns out that shit's not small, or if it turns out that he actually lost business because you're a pretty massive platform, right? He can sue you for slander. So your dumbass and your whole emotional, response, you couldn't see it for what it really was. You decided to shame a man, and you had another black man on here pretty much denouncing his own gender. Listen, bro, if it was two females and a guy doing this, the two females will team up because they'll stay on code. They will stay on code, and they have no problem staying on code. But why is it that when it comes to us guys, we can't do that?
Ain't gonna run, just like you did.
You kicked them off.
Hey, what's happening? Ooh, it's getting spicy.
You gonna run like Angry Inch again?
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Hold on. What did I tell you about the archetype? The typical archetype of a Melanie King black man supporter, right? This is it right here. This is right. I said you got the gap. This one now got the tank. He ain't got the tank top, but there's always a gap. There's always something, right? These guys are guys that Melanie King will not fuck anyways, and they know that, but they give her money in hopes that they would recognize them. No difference from OnlyFans thoughts. Simps giving them money. It's no different. These are guys, listen, she won't sit on the Asian dude's dick, right? But she ain't sitting on this nigga's dick either, guaranteed. That's the archetype.
Oh, give me that spice. I'm ready.
What's happening though?
Spice? That wasn't even no spice. Can someone please bring me some intellectual beef? I want the cows that studied debate.
You be asking for the beef though.
You don't have no beef. You ran just like he did. If I bring you any smoke, you get mad and hang up.
What? You kicked them off, you lying bitch. You kicked them off and you still didn't answer the question. So what do you mean he ran? He came up there to call you out. What do you mean? Hey, what's going on with this nigga's cornrows, bro? Hold up. Wait a minute. Hey, what the fuck is this shit? What is this? Hold on. What the? I'm sorry. I just looked at the photo and I'm like, what? He's got is the rest of his head, is it just normal? And then he's got that one cornrow just sticking up here. What is this? What? Wait a minute now. Time out. Something that's not like the other here. Something don't make any sense. Maybe I had too much whiskey, dog. Hold up. That don't look right. Something about this don't look right, yo. Hold up. Okay. Bet Uncut 2009 says, so he says, so you want the money, you killing me, bro. He says, I wouldn't give you nor you money. When have I asked for money? I don't think you've been a fan for a long time, and I don't expect you to be a fan. But for those people who've been riding with Duke the Don for a long time, I don't even ask for super chats. I don't even have a Patreon right now. I don't even have any form of, listen, the only thing that we do on YouTube is the fact that we're already monetized just because we have a bunch of subscribers. But I have never once asked anyone for anything. And guess what? We built all the camera equipment, the studio, and all that shit that we have. It was all from the super chats y'all gave us. So realistically, the money y'all give us, we reinvest back into the studio. I'm an engineer, bro. I make really good money. Okay, so I don't need to this YouTube is for fun for me. Okay, it's fun. I'm just out here. Like, that's just what it is. We react to cringe videos for laugh. Okay, it makes my day, and for 100 plus people that are in here, it makes your day too as well. Reacting to these cringe people. It's not about the money. Okay, listen, it's great to support your content creators and whatnot, but like the people there's a difference between people who beg for it and pretend they're not begging for it, and people like me that just don't give a fuck. It's been almost 2 years since I started this channel, and I don't even have a Patreon. What are you talking about, my guy? Listen, you got to do your research. and I don't want your money because I never asked for it, okay? The only thing I asked for is the likes. If you're not going to give us that, then get the fuck out of here because you're not really having the show. Like, listen, if you can't give something as free as a fucking like, okay, then you don't deserve to be here. Hit the like button and get the fuck out. But that's not the like, I don't think you understand how Duke the Don operates here. Like, money is not, listen, that's the thing, bro. Like, listen, I'm a man. And the fact of the matter is, money is not something that I'm worried about. It's not all these materialistic bullshit. It's not something a lot of y'all men should be worried about. That's the main thing. All these niggas on YouTube saying this stuff, that's the new bastardization of the red pill. I come up here, I say what I need to say. I don't ask y'all for shit. The base thing I want y'all to know is, do you have the message? Did you get it? Did you get the message or not? Are you picking up what I'm trying to put down? You understand? So that's the problem. The new red pill has turned it into about money. It's turned into about cars, all these materialistic things, and it's kept it away from the money. Not the money, the message. Kept it away from that. So I get it. It's hard for y'all to see a content creator that doesn't ask y'all for shit, literally just criticize it. I've been through, listen, bro, you know how much war I've been through for y'all niggas? All this war, I've been doxxed for y'all niggas. All right, I've been ridiculed for y'all niggas. All right, I've been shamed, blamed. All right, for all y'all, and I've never asked y'all for shit. I still come up here with a smile on my face, and I do my best to give you good content for free. I don't even have a Patreon, my guy. Realistically, and some of y'all, I know I'm gonna try to get more invested to create clips and shit, but I don't even have the time to do that. I just come up, do lives, and leave. So what am I trying to sell you? Ask the question. Answer the question. What am I trying to sell you? Okay, listen, I get it. Y'all come from content creators, okay, that are used to begging for church tithes and tuitions and shit, okay, and giving, okay, but not all platforms are like that. If you support, you support. If you don't, motherfucker, I don't care. I'm making good money in my personal life anyways. I don't need to ask y'all for shit, and that's how it should be. That's how y'all can tell people who make money versus people who don't. People who don't, they're streaming every day and they're begging for tuition. They're begging for super chats. They're begging for church tithes, okay? I come up here and I'm clowning them niggas and I'm not asking for shit. I come up here clowning and I leave. I come up here clowning and I leave. That's it. To the point I got to now for y'all to see more information, because a lot of the shit that I'm saying, it's hurting some people, and now my videos are getting taken down, right? And which I don't care right away. I mean, I don't care, but I do understand that y'all want to see the roasting and y'all want to see that shit, right? So now I got to create clips. So now I got to get more invested, which is fine, and I'm okay doing that. But don't sit here and say that we just out here for the money. But no one gives a shit about the money. Listen, it's cool. Y'all pay me. All right, fine. I'll take it. Just know that it's going towards equipment. That's it. I don't need your money. I make enough. Trust me. I make enough without going overboard. I make enough. That's just all y'all need to know. But
you ain't go there. You start talking about Kevin. That's when I get my feelings. You talk about me. I be like, I like Seattle.
What is wrong with this nigga's hair? What is? Oh shit!
No, Tiger Woods boo called in from Seattle, qualified in a good man. I don't know what that was.
What is this nigga doing?
He was out of line.
Yo, he's got a third one. He's got a third one right here. Yo, what is this hairstyle, bro? Like, I'm so confused. It's funny you called the clean cut Asian dude Dusty. But I'm looking at a Dusty hairstyle right now, and you're not calling him Dusty. I wonder what the difference was, because this nigga is not. I guess would it be he's not calling you out, and the other dude did? Was that the big difference? Because this is pretty dusty to me. I would not leave my house looking like. I would much rather be bald than going out looking like this, bro. That nigga got a 3-piece fucking Wendy's special going on his head right now. This is crazy. But like, how are you not calling him Dusty? See, all this shit is leading credence to you not being consistent. The clean-cut Asian dude, Dusty. This nigga, nah. I'm so confused.
He was out of line. He was out of pocket.
That was...
Stop asking for people to call you.
That was Sleepless in Seattle. That was Inchworm in Seattle. Girl, you want some of that?
Stop telling people to call in asking for beef.
He ain't had no beef. What was he talking about? Why I didn't go to my friend's funeral?
That's a legitimate question.
Fuck you, ho. You need to wonder why I'm gonna put you in a body bag. You need to worry about your own funeral right now. Oh, I know somebody's gonna spin that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the one to do that. Yeah. Sorry, I thought. Yeah, you thought I wasn't gonna get the head on this video. You thought all Duke the Don wasn't gonna see this video. Come on now, we everywhere. Just saying, we gonna talk about this. What you mean, put him in a body bag? How we gonna spin that? You trying to box? You trying to box the Asian dude? What is it? You see what I'm saying? What is the main characteristic I told you about a female chameleon? Right? A female chameleon understands the privileges she has against men who are in society today, so they have no problems putting hands on men. They have no problems threatening men. They have no problems going toe-to-toe with men because they understand the privileges they have, the double standards. Of course, that Asian dude will mollywop your ass, girl. You're not doing shit. But here you want to talk tough like the modern woman your predecessor was trying to coach you to not be. You see how you're just exposing yourself? Put somebody in a body bag is not what a traditional woman says. That's not what a classy traditional woman says. I'm gonna put somebody in a body bag. That's what that's what a woman who's been around the block, okay, especially with men and knows how to manipulate men. That's what a woman does. A woman who understands her privileges and has no qualms whatsoever trying to go ahead and weaponize it. That's what she's doing. You want to tell me she's supposed to be one of the few voices to help all men, along with this clown over here who's in the super chat, right? It's funny, yesterday, is she the one who's telling you to get to shame these men? Is she the one who's getting in your ear cackling, talking about let's shame this man? Or is she part of the women telling you why you got to stop letting these men on the panel in the manosphere space? Is she the one? Who are these women telling you men can't even say shit in their own space? You need to get the fuck out. All y'all women need to get the fuck out. You are not helping. You are corrupting. And this is all selfish game for a lot of y'all. Get the fuck out. Out. We don't want you. If this is how y'all want to treat it, because this is not a space for y'all. It was never meant to be a space for y'all. But the thing is, a lot of men got content hungry, and then they started doing a lot of content with y'all. But realistically, y'all don't be saying shit. Y'all don't be doing shit. Not majority of y'all. I'm just saying some of these chameleons out here. I just got to specify. But y'all don't be doing shit. Y'all don't even add the conversation. You guys have become a token for a lot of men to laugh at, for a lot of men to ridicule, and for a lot of men to put all their projections through. If you guys don't believe me, look at the rise of TikTok right now. TikTok. A lot of Manosphere creators are reacting to TikTok. Matter of fact, TikTok is all they react to. They become TikTok 304s. Okay? And the reason why is because it's the only bit of content, right, that's juicy enough for them to peg all their Manosphere talking points to, and a lot of guys to go ahead and buy into it. Not realizing these fools unknowingly are buying you into a program, but they don't give a fuck because they're making money off you. Not even y'all realizing that TikTok and all these other apps are dangerous to your actual security. No, they don't care about that. The fact that they can weaponize your emotions so you can go in and listen, they're not even creative anymore. They're not even creative anymore. It's just let me clip together a bunch of TikTok videos, all right, of women saying the exact same bullshit and let me run with it and attach the same talking points. That's all it is now.
It's called...
Yeah,
verbally.
talk to him, man.
It's been on the short bus your whole life. It's called banter. Oh, that's documented fact. She said it. Oh, God. I cannot deal with it. I can't. Y'all, I need high IQ. I need to talk to, like, Jordan Peterson.
Why? What do you got to say? First of all, the intellectual level will not be there. Okay, I'm sure if you sat down with Jordan Peterson, he would be laughing on the inside. Like, why am I sitting next to this weird ass dreadlock having fucking Philly arch having hairline bitch? Like, what's going on? Right? That's what he'd be thinking, because you're not a smart woman. You think you are, but you're not a smart woman. Like, you're really stupid if you really think about it. Melanie King, you're not a smart person. You're fucking stupid. Like, I'm just gonna be real. And all the other dudes that think you're smart are dudes that want to smash. Let's just be real. They want the box. They like the booty. They like the assets they're looking at. That's just what it is. But you're not a smart woman. Hence, case in point, what we're calling you out on right now without you even realizing it. Talking about you need a high IQ person. I debate you. I'll debate you right now. Hey, case in point, question number 1. Why weren't you at that nigga's funeral? I'll wait. First of all, how is that a high IQ argument? That's just a question. right? What would you do if Jordan Peterson asked you that question, huh? Are you gonna shame him too, huh? Like, what is this? You want to hide behind IQ, hide behind fucking people's intellect and shit. More shaming.
You can go. There's no place that can hurt me. Zero. The deepest, darkest place you want to go and throw insults at me on God.
And
Please
he didn't
bring
insult
it.
you. He did not. He just asked you why you didn't go to the nigga's funeral, your best friend's funeral. How is that an insult? I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry to be insulting by asking you why didn't you go to your best friend's funeral.
The feast is ready. Angry Inch. You can't get that. Inch angry. Inch angry. It's red. It's
like
red. Pulsating. Angry. Ooh, that inch just hurt. It's so red. It hurt.
More body shaming.
You can get
guys.
flued out
More
to
body
Dubai.
shaming.
They be busting down anything. The Camels too. You want to get it lit? I mean, y'all see Hangover? Hangover 3?
No, because that was the worst
3
one.
with the monkey.
Hangover 2 is the best movie.
It was Hangover 3, right? When the inch was angry?
No, it was Hangover 2. That's why it was funny. Anyways, that's the end of that video. She don't know her hangovers, but I want to play this one right over here.